What's up, guys? It's me, Trevon, the 6-year cryptocurrency veteran, back to help you. Well, we're going to react to Richard Hart today, so actually, there might be some help. I got to change the title of this video. Reacting to Richard Hart's PulseChain updates. There we go. Yeah, give me a second to set everything up, guys. Get my thumbnail right. Guys, don't spoil the interview. I haven't seen it yet. Please do not spoil the interview. I have not watched it yet. I'm holding it.
Pause.
Holding it in.
Pause.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta get on the YouTubes, get on the Twitters. What my title say? What does my title say, guys? On my channel, on my stream right now. What does it say? Good. Like it said something else at the beginning. All right. What's up, chat? He's wearing a t-shirt like you said. I peeped that. I don't know, man. Oh man. Seems like people don't care though. Nobody's really here for the stream today. Must be a pretty lame stream, to be honest. It must be pretty lame. Don't tell me what he said. I'm just going off of my concurrent viewers. Oh, all right, I'll wait. Man, you guys, I gotta get myself together. You know I gotta get myself together before the stream, man. I'm gonna drink some coffee. What's up, Jared? What's up, Scribe? Hey, before we get started, I want you guys to know, if you're a member, come on over to the community tab. Respond to this post. See if you're a member. Okay. Put your address in the comments. Leave it. Nobody gets hurt. And you know, I actually haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I've never watched it. I'm pretty sure I need to. It's probably one of those you gotta see it as a human being streams. What's up, Scribe? Playing Hex. So it's two giveaways going on this week. We got the members only. I want to say giveaway. 2 drops. We got the one on YouTube for members and the free one running on the Twitter. So go check those out. Damn. It's my bronchitis. What's up, guys? We back at it. We got some Richard Hart content. Thank you. What's up, chat? Jonah. Andre 369, DB, Think Billions, Meek Mouth,
Pause.
Crypto Rich. Hey, Meek Mouth got the bangers in the art though. Appreciate all you do, man. He's got some more NFTs, literally and figuratively. 66 Inc., Scamface Hex, D-Bro, Cryptomance, Big Mouth Billy.
Pause.
Lucy is done. We'll see. Flames with t-shirt is bullish. Yeah, man. That's interesting. Before we get too far into that though, just want to give you some updates on the staking. We had some unstakes go through. I posted a video on my Twitter. Shout out to this guy.
Trayvon, I just want you to know that I commented on your YouTube post in time.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact. I'm not sure if that's a fact. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Man, I still didn't get any more.
Damn.
I just need more, bro. I deserve more, bro. Please. Please.
We got to give this guy some more. We got to give him. He got in front of us. A sign that I didn't even know existed. I didn't even know this shit existed. So we're gonna give him some more. Not right now though. Hopefully I don't forget on the airdrop. I'm gonna get this guy some more. I'm not sure how many he's gonna get, but he deserves some. To squat down in front of this sign, I'm sure the amount of effort that took for this man is astronomical. So we're gonna get him some more. Good work. Also, this is crazy. Nobody's doing that. Just me, huh? Did an update on the more staking contract for Hex. We got some transactions popping through here. This is an unstake. Bought 20 more. Let's check this one out. 3-day stake. We're gonna have to put Ropsten in front of this. Ropsten. Because it's on testnet. Let's see here. 333,818 hex. 333 got staked. And then it took the 485, sent it to the swap, swapped it for for more, and then gave it a bonus. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful. Beep, 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 beep. It works. Yeah, it's amazing. I also wanted to show some of the new stakes too. So, yeah. So some of these pending ones, there's a fee for ending a stake before it starts in this contract. A 1% fee. Let's check one of these out. Let's put the prop. And with this one, 1,000,000, 10,000. Still swapped it. So maybe it did go through. I don't know. There's one of them in here though. I don't know which one it was. Matter of fact, I put it in Telegram. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm flying big for it. Let's see. It's been a lot of buys, man. Bobby Bye Bye been going off. Yeah, I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, just know there's a 1% fee if you end a stake that when it's pending, and that fee goes to buy more. So it takes the hex, the 1% in hex, and it goes to buy more, and then it sends it to this pool right here. So it's pretty freaking amazing. It's looking pretty good. It's a few bugs, but we're gonna get them worked out. I think they're gonna work them out. Let's get back to the chat here. Oh, we got new members. D Bro, appreciate it. Welcome. Scott, member for 3 months. Appreciate it, bro. I think PLSD was a flash in the pan. Let's look at some of this Richard Hart. Should we? Do you guys care? Don't tell me what he said though. Homie about to get 0.01 more. I mean, it adds up, man. And it's not like a window where you have to do it within a certain time. I mean, the bonus is a window. You know, if you wait till this balance is too high, then the bonus goes down, but the balance is high, so it's still good, you know? So it's pretty dope. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's just testnet, man. So let's not get too excited. All right, let's look into this Richard Hart. Let's watch it.
So, am I?
Okay, so we can hear the audience too. I'll put headphones on. Let's just hear the updates. I heard the updates were early on in the stream. Talk about Hex, but I mean, this is a post conference, so. I'm probably late to the party, but how does more work? How does buy more work? Go to moretokens.com. It's a earlier Bitcoin. Same amount of coins, same tokenomics, minus the mining and polluting. Ugh. Need more peeps to hit the like. Yes, if you are a more peep, hit the like. He really vibes. Listen to this.
Talking or what? Am I live? I guess I'm just live.
Oh snap! Throw him in there. They're trying to take my side with the music. Huh?
All right, we got Richard Hart coming in, streaming in. Oh, there's an echo. Is he there?
What? What? So, okay, so it really went down still? So did you guys put the money in the basket? You got it? I forgot all about this. Oh man. Never heard his voice. Well, I have heard his voice before, but I didn't recognize it.
You gotta make me live. What's up, guys? How's it going?
This man, it's like the boogeyman showed up.
PulseChain shirt on.
What are you following me for? They got the fuck up out of here. Oh fuck, is that? Like, bro, he got the hell up out of there. They're like, where the fuck is this nigga going? Okay, maybe somebody else comes to the stage. No,
Am I just
nobody else
talking or
comes to the
what?
stage.
Am I live? I guess I'm just live. Hey, everybody.
Bro.
Really, nigga?
Bro, that might be the funniest shit we ever watched, yo. Do I want to see that again?
Is he there?
You gotta make me live. What's up, guys? How's it going? PulseChain shirt on.
That's one thing I give Hex, man. It does remind me of like early Bitcoin. Like, it seems like ghetto, but that's how Bitcoin was. Like, everything was ghetto, like just like this. So it was pretty hard to believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes times where it's kind of hard to believe in like your bag, yo. So I can laugh at this and be like, but if I was new seeing this shit might shake me out, bro. It might shake me out. I'm like, oh man. He got the fuck out of there, yo.
So, am I just talking or what? Am I live? I guess I'm just live. Hey, everybody. hope the weather's nice and cool out there. I hear it's like
Give me some more.
106 Fahrenheit. Kind of hot.
That's clever.
I have been talking to devs a lot recently, and I guess the next thing you're going to see released on PulseX is going to be the limit orders. Works fine in the private testnet.
All right, hold on. He jumping right into it.
I have been talking to devs a lot recently, and I guess the next thing you're going to see released on PulseX is going to be the limit orders. Works fine in the private testnet. They're just going to push it to the main branch, and like we'll be able to test that soon. And the big thing that we're
Damn, it's kind of a banger. I mean, Richard Hart with the PulseChain shirt, interesting. Yes, this is. I mean, we didn't even talk about that. Like, we didn't say. I mean, we didn't talked about it, but it's like, yeah. I mean, I don't want to think too much into it either, though, because we done fell into that trap before. You know, but if I was gonna say, oh, he got the damn PulseChain shirt on, okay, maybe he about to put the boots on, per se. You can't see him wearing that shirt normally? I could. He wore the hex shirt. It's just as ugly. But you know what? Good thing about the logo is it can be changed, you know? Yeah, he jumped into the update early.
We're waiting on is consensus improvements. So, because my devs are geniuses, they find bugs other people don't know about. So they know about bugs in BSC that nobody else knows about. They know about bugs in the click consensus mechanism, which Pirelli is based on, that nobody knows about. And so, you know, before we launch mainnet, we want everything to be right. And right now, we have a pretty cool opportunity because the Ethereum guys finally got to market with something, or are close to getting to market with something, which is their Ethereum 2.0, which will now, once it happens, just be called Ethereum. They won't be called Ethereum 2. And it doesn't release new coins. You're not going to get a copy of your coins on Ethereum 2.
Yeah.
It doesn't improve costs. There's no extra throughput. There's no extra gas limit. There's no extra throughput per second. All it does is reduce issuance rate for Ethereum, which is bullish for all of crypto. You know, Ethereum's got half the market cap of Bitcoin. And if you don't have Ethereum miners dumping the price constantly and enriching power companies and hardware manufacturers at the cost of the environment and the price chart, well, that's great. And that's great for all of crypto. And it's also great for PulseChain. In my mind, the two most important core concepts for PulseChain are the Ethereum fees still high? Yes, they are. You know, I was looking earlier today, it's still $3 to send normal Ethereum. It's still, you know, 10 or 12 bucks to do a Uniswap transfer.
Yeah, but I would say, yeah, for the little guy, yeah. But right now, fees aren't too bad, you know. But
transfer,
I feel
etc.
you.
And that's during a bear market where, you know, Ethereum already dropped 85%.
We're talking about fees that were like hundreds of dollars. When it gets back there, then I think it's ridiculous. But then it just becomes validated again by the fees being so high. So it's kind of, you know.
Come to an end. So the last bear market only lasted 365 days. This one is going to last a little bit longer because people decided to destroy their balance sheets and buy a second. They didn't want to do the normal blow off top bubble chart. They wanted to do an extra double bubble. And this double bubble, well, it didn't work. Thureo's Capital liquidated, block, you know, Celsius bankrupt. Michael Saylor net negative, El Salvador net negative, everybody, you know, all those guys losing money left and right. All the people that listen to me, well, they've
Pushing Miles said SEC and FBI after Richard Hart. His indictment will kill this blockchain. Do you have any proof? That, and I'd love to see it. That's why I'm asking. If you got any proof of that, please drop it in the chat.
Seem to have done much better. Called top of the day.
Educate
I've
us.
heard that before. So basically, with this merge that's coming up, assuming it goes well, which I hope that it does, they've got a lot of audits. They've done a lot of testing on it. Hope it goes well. It doesn't do anything but help PulseChain. Fees are still high. Gas limits are still low. No one's building out extra capacity for Ethereum. No one's trying to reduce the Ethereum fees except us. And I guess maybe the ETH2 developers that someday in the future will eventually get around to sharding, which has been a dream of theirs for like as long as Ethereum's existed. I don't know, 6 years. And it's great. So it also helps with our consensus stuff, because a lot of stuff the guys did in ETH2 for consensus is useful for us.
So he's saying he basically waiting for ETH2 for some final pieces. I think I kind of missed that part, but I think that's what the gist of what he's saying is.
And that's the only thing we're really waiting on. So, you know, if you've used the testnet, which I consider to be the best game on the blockchain, hey, you like blockchain games? Guess what, guys? You get copies of all your coins in the PulseChain.com testnet. Go try them out right now. You can trade them back and forth. You can do, you know, it's the same code. So you can do a lot of the same things. And everything else has been really good. Like PulseX, done tons of trades, tons of people doing buy and burns. You know, I've heard nothing but good things about the testnet. So we're basically, because things have taken as long as they have, we're more secure.
Finally, he
we're
admits
able to
it.
improve other projects if we want. Not sure we will.
What?
We're able to improve other projects if we want. Not sure we will. You know, it's just funny. So in my mind, the two things people care about the most in PulseChain are more coins, more throughput, lower fees. That's the primary value statement. And ETH 2.0 with this merge doesn't give you new coins, doesn't give you lower fees, doesn't give you higher throughput.
I would say, I think the thing that gets me excited about PulseChain is it's it feels like a restart of Ethereum. Like, as far as the PulseChain tokens and stuff go. It's like a restart.
I like it. Everything's good. And then the less negative sell pressure on crypto as a whole from removing the miners having to get paid all the time is good for everything. Now, am I
more
bullish
coins? Damn, I missed that one.
Not this merge doesn't give you new coins, doesn't give you lower fees, doesn't give you higher coin output. Or more coins, more throughput, lower fees.
You just clip that. More coins.
Care about the most in PulseChain are more coins, more throughput, lower fees.
More coins.
That's the primary value statement. And
sounds like a question.
With this merge, doesn't give you new coins, doesn't give you lower fees, doesn't give you higher throughput, and so our value proposition is totally clean.
Give me some more.
I like it. Good. And then the less negative sell pressure on crypto as a whole from removing the miners having to get paid all
right,
the
let's pay attention.
is good for everything. Now, am I bullish on crypto? Not yet. Remember, X ran up 60x versus Bitcoin.
Nope.
The first time.
You was about to say nope.
Down 55.
Damn.
Am I bullish on crypto? Not yet.
It looked like he was about to say nope.
X ran up 60x versus Bitcoin the first time it dumped from 65k down 55%. So Hex can totally decorrelate from Bitcoin. I think it was kind of bad timing that it looks correlated now, because we had our own cycles, right? There were sacrifice phases. There was other things going on in our own cycles. And so I wouldn't be surprised if some point Hex started doing the same things it used to do, which is just overperforming like crazy. We'll see. I don't have a crystal ball. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, doing research, etc. Even recently.
Yo, that shit actually, and I was thinking, yo, the bottom for Hex looks in, yo. that shit looks like it's done going down, yo. Like it's barely, like if you see anybody talking about Hex is about, who was that? Mike Alfred talking about how Hex about to go to zero. I'm like, yo, it actually ain't really moving from where it's at. And it's not going really down like everything else is. It's like trying so hard to go below 4 cents, but it's just not going there. It's not going below there. Like I'm just sitting here waiting for the shit to roll over, crack here, go lower, so I can buy some. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what everybody's feeling. Like, come on, go ahead and just roll over. Let's get this 1 cent. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Everybody knows it's going there. And it's just not rolling over, yo. So I've been saying I kind of was putting some of Bitcoin on Hex because I'm like, man, Hex doesn't look like it's going to go lower. So I guess Bitcoin's not going to go much lower. But Bitcoin could make new lows and Hex doesn't. It could happen because it feels like, I mean, who is selling Hex, you know? Only people selling Hex are people that are way up and just, I guess, out of touch. How can you be out of touch if you're way up in Hex? You can't be. So it's like, I don't think many more people will. This is what I feel, man. I think you're running out of time.
And then if you're a technical analyst, there's some things that say like support becomes resistance. And so, you know, what used to be resistance is support in theory, old 20K top, now 20K quote bottom, but actually.
Let me catch up with the chat a little bit first. Yeah, that Mike Alfred tweet was like, bro, really? You're one of those guys who think something is going to go to zero? You know, no, it's definitely not going to go to zero. Nothing ever goes to zero. Like, I don't even say that. I just say fail. Write this on my Staker class creates a floor. It's simple. Yeah. Bruh, if Bitcoin breaks the lows, Hex will dump. I don't think so, man. Because why? What does that have to do with Hex? Bitcoin going down. What does that have to do with Hex? It has nothing to do with Hex, really. I don't see the correlation. I agree with them. I could see that happening. It's happened before where Hex is just doing its own thing. It happens all the time, actually.
Didn't hold the 20K bottom at all. Didn't respect that at all. You know, went down to 17.5. Is now sitting at. It was interesting. I saw the euro, and Bitcoin and the S&P 500 all pumped today. I was like, oh, I wonder if they're correlated. So, yeah, I think as long as Grayscale Bitcoin's at a 33% discount, which it is, and they hold 1% of all Bitcoin. And, you know, the Ethereum merge might be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I mean, we see lending, people that are borrowing Ethereum for the merge, they're paying like 15% APY to do it. And so, you know, there's some people interested in playing this merge game. And I think traditionally in crypto, buy the rumor, sell the new stuff. It's pretty common.
Pretty standard, so, you know?
With the risk that Bitcoin dumps due to either just not doing its 85% dump yet, which would put it at, you know, a little bit under 11K, and the 33% discount on Grayscale BTC, which has been consistent. I mean, it's been there for months. And the Mt. Gox coins being released at some point. Those guys suck so bad. Just give us a date, guys. Just give us a date. Let's go.
Right.
You know, the comedy, that whole thing. And then we've got the Bitfinex coins they're trying to sell.
Yeah, that's why I'm always like, how do y'all even know? Because I'm like, they're not going to say when they're going to do it. They never have. They've been talking about that shit for years, that Mt. Gox thing. Like, that shit might still not happen for years because it's always seemed like it's like right around the corner. At least for me, it always seemed like it's right around the corner. And I'm like, I still haven't seen no date for that shit. So why are we even talking about it?
84,000 coins or something. And then we've got Ross Ulbricht's coins, which I think is like 70,000 coins, somewhere between 54 and 74,000. Can't remember the exact number. I tweeted all these, so you can look these up. So we've got discounted grayscale Bitcoin, which is 1% of all Bitcoin. We've got Mt. Gox, Bitfinex, and
Mt. Gox 2 more weeks.
Selling Ross Ulbricht's coins because he signed off to let them do it to pay his restitution. And then normal cycle dump, right? And then maybe buy the rumor, sell the news for merge. So in my mind, it's the dream bottom would be the grayscale discount goes away. Some of those free coins that are going to get released by law, like the Japanese ones at Mt. Gox, or going to get dumped as a matter of law, which would be the Ulbricht ones of Silk Road fame. And then it's up in the air whether the Bitfinex ones will really get sold or not. You know, they might get refunded or they might get sold. Who knows? And I think there was 94,000 coins there. You could look it up. So the dream would be those coins get dumped. Bitcoin's deficit to net asset value and grayscale disappears.
Yeah, it sounds like Bitcoin has all these problems. Now, the question as an investor or a trader you got to ask is all of crypto going to be affected by that? And should it? You know, I guess it isn't the right question because it's not a matter of, you know, I guess morals. It's just how is the market going to take it? So
it does its traditional,
because everything else seems like it's pretty much down, like as low as it's going to go. But if things are going to go lower, okay, I guess, you know,
pray 85% dump. That's been a nice bottom. And then if they raised interest rates, oh boy, that'd be nice too. Because as long as they keep doing quantitative tightening, QT, it pushes down the stock market pushes down Bitcoin pushes down Ethereum. That's how it goes. And then this next cycle is going to be hilarious because with PulseChain, you know, like look at the situation.
It's on KSBTV. Shout out to them.
Is there DeFi in Bitcoin? Comedically, no. Is there high throughput? Is there low fees? Is there a roadmap? Nope. Is there good anonymity? Nope. Now I was just talking to a lawyer today about the Tornado Cash situation. And I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. But he says that, you know, the sanction just addressed USDC, which means it could be the case that you can still use Tornado Cash using the ETH address. And as long as you're using IPFS to access the contract, you know, it seems like it should be okay. But if you mess this up, it's devastating. Don't mess it up. Be very careful. Get your own legal advice. You know, of the many things in this world that you want to toy with, sanctions are not one of them. The government takes them very, very seriously. So I would get legal advice from a lawyer before I did anything related to sanctions. So yeah, bear markets don't last forever, right? So if our top was, let's check the chart here, check the chat. So if we call the most recent local top, got the daily here, in Bitcoin, if we call that
Hexahedron had the same attributes as uncorrelated to legacy financial blue chip crypto. All right, looks like he's pretty much done. I mean,
November of 2021.
we only 12 minutes in though.
And a year out would be,
let's see.
It's November 11th of November 10th of 2021. You know, that's 2 months from now. So if the bear market's only going to last 365 days, that's only 2 months and 4 days from now. Could happen, right? We could dump, make that firm bottom. And everyone else is thinking about this bear market. I'm thinking about the next bull market. As soon as we've got this consensus figured out, and I think we've got a good plan, as soon as this consensus is like, executed and fixed on PulseChain, it's going to be glorious. Imagine launching, imagine all these new people that get to buy a massive dip. So when I got into crypto, I didn't get to buy a massive dip. I got to buy the top. So I bought Bitcoin at 30 and it went down to 2. I was down 93.5% to start. I was like, oh, well, this sucks. Then you just hold. Then it goes up to 1,200, and then it goes down to 200, and then it goes up to 20,000, then it goes down to 3, and then it goes up to 14, then it goes to 4, and then it goes to 69, and then it goes to 17. That's the history. So being able to have so many people, like perhaps the people at this conference, buying at rates that are, 10 times cheaper, like for instance, Hex dipped 95%. Well, golly, that's a good dip. I mean, you could get, if you buy 95% dip, you're getting 20 times the stuff for the same economic energy that a person that had bought previously did. So in theory, that greatly reduces your risk because you're getting so much more stuff. I don't know why in crypto everyone loves to buy tops and sell bottoms, but if you have the opportunity to buy bottoms, like some people bought the big payday dip, well, that was glorious. They did very well on that. Some people bought that $2 dip. I didn't. I just held. But had I been a lot smarter, buying a 90% dip on something that went up another 20,000 fold, yeah, actually went up another 34,500 fold from $2. So it's a lot. It's a lot of extra movement. 34,500x from the bottom of the dip. That was my introduction to Bitcoin. What else do we got going? I mean, some of you guys may notice there was a U.S. credit card on-ramp available for Hex, which would be buy.hex.com. What else?
Damn, buy.hex.com?
Yeah, really, we're kind of waiting for consensus. That's the majority of what we care about right now. And we also, the documentary's done. So the Highest of Stakes documentary is complete, and they're just slapping the soundtrack on there now. So it's I hear a 40-piece orchestra. I'm not an expert in orchestras. I'm not, I don't listen to too much orchestral music. I guess we all do if we watch movies, because it's very common in movies. And apparently everyone that's seen it likes it. So I think it's going to be awesome when that comes out. So let's see what next year might look like. PulseChain, PulseX, Hex on the Ethereum network.
Wait. What do you say?
I think it's going to be awesome when that comes out. So let's see what next year might look like. PulseChain, PulseX, Hex on the Ethereum network, Hex on the Pulse network.
And a mixture of. It's like we already knew that though. Like you knew that shit wasn't coming this year. I mean, he could still say it could still be coming this year if he said might look like. He could say it might look like that because after PulseChain launches, this year. But I don't think so. Make sure, like it's the same thing. Push it back. It always seems so close, don't it? It's crazy. What's up, blockchain for what is best? Why wouldn't you be able to say hello here? Pushed everybody out your life. Let's see what else. How much of the Mt. Gox coins do they even have? A couple 100,000. They don't get dumped all at one time. Appreciate the membership, Yuli. Welcome. And for the PulseX, welcome. What up, David? Sicily. 66 Inc. D Vest, Mercy Warhol, Z. Y'all hilarious. Oh man, you timed out pushing miles. Just the worst I want y'all to do on somebody just giving their opinion is a timeout. But I wouldn't even say do that. Just let them talk, man. It's healthy. Keeps things interesting, you know? You don't want to just be in a chamber of people that all are, you know, saying the same things. Just make things interesting. You know what I'm saying? Keep it interesting. Let the fudders fud, man. Back in my day, we had an exchange called Pulechain and had a troll box in the exchange. A chat where everybody could say whatever they wanted about whatever coin. You might get banned, but it was very fun.
Documentary out. Incentive token out. Tell us more about the incentive token. I don't know. People probably provide liquidity to it, and that'll be
right.
The fame. What's Dogecoin's claim to fame as a JPEG? It still seems to be a mechanic that works in crypto.
Give me some more.
What else? Racking my head here. Oh yeah, the wallet's coming along. Mr. Wallet developer is still building out the wallet, so that's coming along. Anything else? I think that's all I can think about. Now I'm supposed to sit up here and talk for an hour, and I think I'm in 25 minutes.
You need a chat.
We're gonna need some questions from the audience.
Yeah, you're gonna need a chat. Y'all should have known that. Get this man a chat box.
I'm gonna go check my Twitter and see if anybody wants some questions answered. I'm twitter.com/Richard Hart Win. Richard Hart Win.
Get this man a chat box now.
I'm too energy dense. I fly too fast to hit an hour time frame. Any questions? I'm on live stream.
Somebody get this man a fucking question.
That ought to confuse the heck out of me. Those are all going to go to my channel.
Richard, if you can hear, it's Big Philly Steaks from Toronto again. I think I last talked to you in March at Hex
Hey,
Day.
what's going on?
You told me I got raped by the thing I had to get a shot in to get out of the country of Canada.
That sucks.
You made it out and in, or you made it into
You didn't die
US.
from a blood clot, so
Are you
that's
still
nice.
here? Maybe
I'm
there's
still
a
here.
lag. Anyways, Richard,
Richard on another fucking planet. That shit take 10 seconds to get there. God damn. It's like they talking to him on a fucking spaceship, bro. Like, damn.
it's been 6 months since
Yep.
I talked to you.
Is it in the
Anything happened in
stadium?
those 6 months?
Well, I mean, the prices of everything died. Does that count as happening? Crypto got shot in the head and fell over. I mean, are you talking about PulseChain and PulseX development?
I'm muting. They should have had me there, bro.
A lot of people in this room have come to know of you in the last 6 months. The people I've talked to here, there's some 40-cent hexagons in this room, and look at what you have done in the last 6 months. Your name recognition,
Oh,
everything that we see in the newspaper. I opened a Sunday London Times, and there was Garish Richard Hart,
Yep.
founder of PulseChain and the cryptocurrency called Hex, right in a London English newspaper. I couldn't believe it. And
Well,
so your message is getting out there. The
the
people
good
that
news
know
keeps
of you,
happening.
the
So
people
today
that
there was a
are
Business Insider
responding
article
to what
that
your
came out.
products are so thankful for the last 6 months. A lot of people have come to you. I volunteered at the Ethereum conference in Toronto. I met Vitalik Buterin and his mom. And I was talking to Natalie, saying, I'm actually a follower of another billionaire cryptocurrency founder. And she looked at me a little quizzically. And I said, yeah, a guy by the name of Richard Hart. And she, in her best Russian spy, Countess
Overly
Natasha,
ass killer
wacky and burble
kissers.
voice, said, "Oh, we know of Mr. Richard." And she sort of ended the conversation there. But they are aware of you for 6 months.
My pleasure.
Hope to see you in another 6.
You know, the outrage marketing, it's sad that so few people have, I guess, the attention span to pay attention to my live streams or read my books.
Yeah.
Because
I told y'all, man. This nigga's, he's like trying to filter through. He's a content creator. I know exactly what he's doing. He's keeping certain people away from it, man.
I've covered this 100 times. So for instance,
If you can't make it past the 2 minutes of him flexing on you, you don't deserve to be a part of the shit, man. It's kind of sad, but yeah, it's kind of fair too. Like that's a good way to kind of filter through.
$100,000 one.
It's a good people to maybe filter out the haters. You know what I'm saying? Might want to keep those guys out. You know, people that's gonna hate on you when you're shining. Yeah, we don't want you in our club.
And it's only utility to me. It's only utility to me is that I can brag about it. I mean, I've got like 6 cars. I don't drive them. They just flex value, right? So, I mean, occasionally like I'll beat on one at the track or something, but by and large, I don't drive them. So, you know, I sent a tweet that says, I like getting driven in my Rolls Royce by the people that think they're better than me on foot. And then for some reason, the people that I like that don't think they're better than me include themselves in the insult and get angry. And you're like, hey guys, are you on foot being driven by, like I'm driving by you on foot, a fan of mine, and then are you judging me and saying you hate me and stuff? No, that's not the case. Well, then you don't qualify for the insult, because I assure you in my day-to-day life, I meet tons of people that hate me, dislike me without knowing anything about me, and just hate money in general. And my job is to free people, and to be free, you need money, period. Which is why I invent monies, which is why I give out free coins. So
long time listener, first time caller here.
Marketing. It gets good engagement, particularly engagement from people that don't already know me. And I know that that's what works for these newspapers, because that's the only reason they cover me. Now, how many other founders could they cover? How many cryptocurrencies are there? Tons. But I get the coverage because I'm more interesting. Period. Now, being interesting is nice.
It's so hard being interesting. Bro, hold up, man.
Now, how many other founders could they cover? How many cryptocurrencies are there? Tons. But I get the coverage because I'm more interesting. Period. Now,
I'm sorry.
being interesting is nice. That gets me some coverage. Predicting prices gets me even more kind of even coverage now, I guess. And then they would purposely still hide Hex and PulseChain. And I think it's hilarious, people that hate Hex and they call me a scammer and they call Hex a scam. And you're like, hey, well, is PulseChain a scam? You forgot that one, guys. Or my free self-help books that have been out for longer than I've been in crypto, are those a scam? Are, you know, they're just so silly. Like the haters I run into are so silly. And so, like, on the one hand, I feel bad for fans of mine who may not have as much money as they wish, that feel insulted about me doing good outrage marketing, good flex marketing, the same marketing that has worked for Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, the Kardashians, and every of the other richest, famous, most popular people. Everyone does this. Who is famous that doesn't do outrage marketing?
Yeah,
the Dalai Lama, maybe. The Pope, maybe. But he's rolling in a really nice Mercedes. So, you know, like, I'm doing what works. The metrics show that it works. I'm getting traction in with news agencies and newspaper reporters that I wasn't.
And I have just stopped. As you can see, I'm wearing a PulseChain.com shirt, so you will never see me dressed like that again until the next bear market.
And just
Man,
today,
probably do something
Business
different next
Insider
time.
published a bunch of, my price commentary, and for the first time talked about Hex, and for the first time talked about PulseChain. That's progress. The previous article.
Damn, my bad. I kind of missed it. What was this? I was reading the chat.
It's a big deal. And so when people write favorably about me or Hex or PulseChain or the SENS Foundation or medical research, stuff like that, I like to reward them with likes and retweets. And, if their reach grows, good for them. They deserve it. And then maybe they come back and talk to me about more interesting stuff. So.
Hold up. Somebody said he isn't, level 3, he isn't an entertainer. I think he's entertaining in his own way.
Yeah, this
pretty entertaining to me.
The other magic to outrage marketing,
especially if you end it. Like if you end Hex, then yeah, it's pretty entertaining.
Already follows you,
but he was entertaining before that.
100% on board and down with the stuff.
That's how he starts shit.
It isn't
keeps it interesting.
It isn't useful to be outrageous towards them, unless they just need to be aware of it so they can use it as fuel to go trigger other people. So I don't. Other than to,
I would say outrage has been his whole thing this entire time, because ever since I've seen him, he was always saying like the shit that nobody else would say, To
the occasional
about
guy
Bitcoin.
That's crying in my thread, hey,
I love Bitcoin, but it sucks. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one saying shit like that.
Oh, you lost a follower. I don't know why you became so materialistic. Hey, guys, I'm still streaming from the same place that I've been streaming in for 5 years.
It's a movie set.
You know what I'm saying? This. It's very hard as a self-help
And crypto is the most intent, yeah.
It gives away free
Besides me,
books to be told about as materialism.
I'm the
only
most
as
entertaining.
materialistic as it helps me help other people. That's it. So, if I didn't have a social media following, I wouldn't spend all this money. And I think for most people it doesn't work, right? There are a lot of other people shopping in the same stores that I'm at, and they're not getting any flex value for their stuff.
Yeah, and I wonder what that is. I think it's maybe the way he looks. I think if he was black doing this, it wouldn't do anything, It wouldn't be doing anything. I don't think it would have the same effect.
So, in summary, and by the way, you guys that
he just looked like a rapper. They just say it's another rapper. But being that he looks like a regular guy, you can tell he's not a rapper. He doesn't really look like an actor. It does kind of
putting stickers
hit.
in bathrooms. On the one hand, I'm all for property rights, and on the other hand, I want to change the world for the better. And a gas pump that has a legitimate thing that may help you change your life. That language is messed up. Could help you.
He says the N-word like a rapper. No, he doesn't.
Hey, I'm trying to be artful with this.
Oh yeah, he does. He does actually.
If you don't get the word out, a lot of people aren't going to have the opportunity to participate.
All right, is this it? Is he gonna? Let's see if Fun and Jim and them got some questions. Fun and Jim and them.
Yeah, let me check.
Fun and Jim and them.
So I appreciate the marketing that you guys are doing, and I don't know if you're taking. What's up? How's it going, Gary?
It's good to see you again. I really appreciate you taking the time to with the audience. You're also streaming right now out on Twitter Space. There's quite a few people that are listening to a Twitter Space. All of this content is obviously on ksb.tv right now. You can utilize that content to basically distribute the message. I think that AV-wise and things like that, getting the message out is very important. But we do have people that will be asking questions in a couple of minutes. So I just wanted to do that introduction. And then the MC for the event from yesterday and today all day has been Matt. I just wanted to show appreciation, and maybe he can field a few of the questions as I rotate out.
Babble the rest. Well, of course you're going to say babble the rest of the way.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good to see you. So
good to see you.
I'm good, man. It's great to see you. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions. I've been talking to folks throughout the conference. One of the things that we see right now in the world is that our freedoms are under attack. You talk about freedom of speech, you talk about freedom of movement. You seem to be very attuned to what's going on politically in the world, geopolitically. One of the things that I always get excited about when I listen to you is to hear your vision for a vertically aligned ecosystem. Do you mind sharing that with us to tell us really, is this potentially going to be a sovereign alternative to the CBDCs? Is this ecosystem potentially going to be the place of freedom and sovereignty?
It's possible. It takes effort and it takes time. So I'll give you an example. When...
All right. Let's see. What should have time?
Particularly on channels that aren't mine. And somebody in the channel was like, "Hey, ask about Zuckerberg checking like $400 million at influencing the election, and so why he acts fair and balanced in public when he talks about the decisions Facebook's made, and then you look at what he's doing privately. Apparently, he's funding the crap out of left things. Now, it's like you want to be apolitical because you want to on-ramp every kind of user. But on the other hand, you want to live in a better place. And there's a very obvious difference. Rich doing it, and then you become strong.
Yeah, maybe it is Babel the rest of the way.
And when you put your financial...
All right, let's look at some charts. Or what? What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? You want to go outside? Biff from Back to the Future. I've never seen Back to the Future either. It's a lot of movies I ain't seen. I'm not a big movie guy. They're too long, man.
Pause.
Hour and 30 minutes for something that ain't even real, yo. Oh man. Ugh. Let's be real, y'all. Maxie's feels kind of soft rug. Let's be honest. No, I don't feel rug. I'm not tripping at all. I'm over it, to be honest. I'm just covering it because it's fun. I think we all are. For the most part, most of us aren't really tripping about PulseChain. In my circle, we're not really tripping about PulseChain. We over it. It come when it come. Short attention is. Nah, it's just like, what else could I be doing? Well, I'll probably still be watching something, so.
You're open.
All right, yeah, this is over. Let's take a quick break. Just a quick one. We'll look at some charts. We'll look at Hedron. We'll look at all the alts you guys cherish. Right after this. What happened to the beach stream? I forgot about that. We're gonna revive that. That's easy. All right. Thanks, guys. Let's see what we got in the chat. Ain't worried about no reps. What up, Spencer? Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this. It's gonna seem like he like lying until that shit launch. I think it's kind of inevitable. I don't think he's just gonna never. I mean, it just doesn't. I just don't see that happening where he just doesn't launch it. And if he doesn't launch it, he's probably gonna refund everybody like a stable coin or something like that. If they like, okay, well, PulseChain isn't needed actually. I don't think so. Let's see. What's up? Fucking Luna. Damn it. Damn it. Every time I be like, I'm gonna buy something today, I just don't think about it. It just doesn't really cross my mind. And I think every time I see it, it's always in an up move, like right now. I never seen it. I didn't see any of this, man. I saw it. I remember seeing it right here. We saw it. It was like right here or something. I was like, I'm gonna wait. And that was the day I was supposed to buy some. So now I gotta wait for the next time it does that, you know? Because I'm not the type that just, unless I don't care, unless I'm just not caring, which is not usual. Now I don't do that these days. But I learned to just wait until this breaks. And when it breaks, then get in, you know? So last time it was right here, you know? So I just should have bought it and got in. And now I could root for it. I still can't root for it yet, you know? So next time that breaks, I gotta get me some. Like $20. $20 worth. It's going to $1, right? I don't need much. Doge. Nice. 12 million market cap still. Yeah, it's just chugging along. PulseChain. People were talking about buying a dip yesterday. Nice. I mean, I didn't buy any. I just been too focused with more, man, to be honest. More at $1.28. Talked about these transactions. Staking is on testnet. We see it staking the hex, taking the yield, selling the yield for more tokens, and then giving the address a bonus. So the contract works. Now, that doesn't mean that it's for sure gonna happen, but so far it works. You know, working out the bugs and stuff. Check it out. Elephant money. I mean, snooze fest coin. Like I wish I was into it because it's working. So I have some. Versus BNB though, like, are you outperforming Hex? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see that versus Hex chart. You know, it's just not. It's to me, that's not a good enough incentive for elephant money to me. Is outperforming BNB. Like, I don't care about BNB. I already have some. I'm not looking at BNB as a store of value. That's why I can't get into elephant. Now, if he had like an elephant Hex pair and that shit was going up like that versus Hex, he might get me. Let's see. Olympus, Post Doge. Let's look at Post Doge. Post-Doge coming to ETH, I think. Just keep pulling that down. I mean, it's looks like it's building a strong support. At first, I was looking at it and I was like, man, it's running up, but it doesn't look like if it runs up, it's gonna have a nice run. But now it's looking like, oh, it could build a base here. So we'll see. Hedron 3.9. To buy some Hedron or not? Yeah, it's looking pretty bad today. You know, I've been looking at Hedron with the log off just to see what it really looks like, you know. But yeah, threes. It's probably where the first bounce. I think the first bounce would occur in this area right here, where it's at right now. If it's gonna bounce, it's gonna bounce from here. The question is, will it make a new high? It's breaking out of here. It's gonna have some resistance right here. Yeah, or here, you know. But you know me, I'm this guy right here, patient guy. What up? About to dunk, claiming to launch on PulseChain. All them BSC and E tokens about to dunk, claiming to launch on PulseChain. I mean, maybe, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they dump. Like, it's like you're trying to spread FUD, but it's like, yeah, they might dump right at. It does make sense that some of them would dump like right at launch. Like, people gonna try and time the snapshot on a lot of these coins too, man. Like, we haven't even started to talk about that stuff yet. But yeah, something like Hedron might dump on ETH right before the snapshot. You know, if there's a heads up for one, which I think there's supposed to be. Oh, there's gonna be, or whatever. Jack Levin. I listened to him on stream with Richard Hart. I've seen his coin. Well, I haven't looked into it yet, but I've seen a few people talking about it. It's a coin you can mint just for the gas costs. Yeah. Zen seems dope. Okay, let's look at it. It must not be live. It must be an idea. What's the website? We'll check it out. Unpopular opinion. Hedron is keeping Hex price down. If you look through the Hex order book of the past 2 weeks, you can see that the large majority of Hex swaps is Hex being swapped directly for Hedron. Really? It's crazy. I'm trying to see how that could in turn be a positive effect, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Yikes. Yes, that is actually a... I mean, I don't know if that's true or not either. Custom just coming in here just saying something. He's not bringing any proof. He's saying, go look at... I'm not... You know, I'm not that guy, pal. Hedron is just mirroring its previous cycle. Well, it didn't really have a previous cycle. It just started out. Oh, did it? Let's see. I thought it just started out dumping, but I really haven't looked at it. I mean, what previous cycle? You talking about this? You looking at a short time frame? It's improving this. All right. Appreciate the 20, Mason. Hyper on chain. Layer 1. You know, is it EVM? Let's find out. Let's go through dog chain. Nope. Not seeing it. Let's see. It's probably. Let's look up through here. I'll take one more look since you sent a 20. HP. Yeah. HPN. You know, sometimes I can just catch a vibe. Let's see. Yeah, man. Like, man, where you been? Oh, this just happened. Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. 200% in 4 days. BSC. Let's see. BSC stuff just doesn't feel legit to me a lot of times. Yeah. Yeah. Why would Hedron dump before ETH drops? You asking me? I mean, before the fork. It's EVM? Okay. Well, yeah, we know. I just don't see it on here. It's on Binance. So is it a blockchain or not? How is it a layer 1 and it's on BSC? That's my question. I was speaking with the dev. Oh man. Hyper rug. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably a rug, man. I gotta start saying that. That's the easy call. Maxi, let's look at Maxi actually. It's down. I don't look at that chart. I only look at the X. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. I still don't know. I haven't. Let's look at the numbers. I haven't seen the numbers for it lately. I remember it was 24 yesterday. Yeah, it'll probably chill out now, and then it might have another spike towards the end. As people say, oh no, I better get in. It's my only chance. All right, chat's pretty much turned to shit. What up, K Belly? Your name just tripped me out a little bit. It looked like R. Kelly. Silver, the antidote already done. What the hell y'all talking about? Icosa contract pumps Hex. I don't know, man. I would like to see that proof for from Custom. We'll see. We'll see if he drops it in the chat. Nothing yet. More. Billions of hedron. I mean, how high into the billions? Should I 2x my position currently in top 20 for all new coins? Whoa. I mean, you betting hard. I mean, I don't know what, but if you in the top 20 for all the new, you talking about all the new Hex stuff? Man. Maybe I'm just not, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Hex Floki, you're not interested. Does Etherscan supply account for stake hedron or just liquid? I'll tell you in a second. Yeah. For staked, yeah, it's a contract in here for staked. It's gotta be. It doesn't account for the hedron that will exist from people that's minting it from staking Hex. I don't know. I don't think hedron can go too crazy just because of the stakers. I just feel like there's gonna be, if it gets too high, it's gonna come into some sell pressure because of the 15-year stakes. I don't know. It just seems like it will. It's a long time. First he couldn't come to the USA, now the FBI is after him, right? Like, come on, man. Let's just give it up. Just maybe bet on the other side. Dotica. You know, top 20 in Dotica isn't too crazy. I usually just play pretty satisfied, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in this early as I think I am, then I can just get me a position better than most people and do pretty well. I don't need to go too crazy on, you know, too speculative, because if they're gonna go crazy, they're gonna go crazy, you know. So it doesn't take much. Stake anything on Hedron? Nah. I kind of want to stake some Icosa just because it's pegged to Hex, but the APR is higher. So it kind of reminds me of more staking, where you're kind of incentivized to go through Icosa rather than just go through Hex. The difference with Icosa is it seems like it's kind of hurting Hex, because instead of buying Hex, I can buy Icosa. You know? So yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure about it all. Hopefully it all works though. But usually it's too good to be true. Just usually. Sometimes they hit though. Sweet swap. Let's see if it's anything new on PulseChain. Okay. Autobark. That looks like something I might be interested in. But you see, like, the dexes ain't going nowhere. You know? But you might want to get into a yield aggregator. You know, just play your game. Yeah. All right, I'm out. We had a good one today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.